Hi, my name is Ron Johnson. I came to Dauphin when my daughter was 1 year old, and we eventually moved into a house that we were the second owners. And the first owners were actually immigrants from the Ukraine, the Barans. And when my daughters got, I'm going to say in the teenagers, they decided they wanted to do something that was cultural around here. And so we chose to put them into Ukrainian dance. And then probably a couple of years later from that, I was able to be one of those people that, because I'm a teacher, I was able to teach at a bilingual school, which was English and Ukrainian. When my children were doing the dance, the first dance that they did happened to be a gypsy dance. And I came out to see it because my other daughter had created all the costumes for it. And I was just like, wow, this is Cossacks. I would like to be a part of that. So that's when I started growing this, the tuba. And I started growing the tuba just about the time that I was growing these. What I'm wearing is typical that I've seen of a lot of warriors. They definitely would have, there's very often you'll see them wearing a cross because they were Orthodox Christians. You couldn't be a Cossack unless you professed Christianity. And they of course would have, would have their saber. All of them would have a sash to kind of keep the volume of the pants together. And sometimes they have a single one on the side, other times they would have on both sides. And then you've got different accoutrements for, of course, you've got your sword, and they would have this to not just keep things together, but also to protect this part of them. And then, of course, I've got modern day, I have to make sure that I have room for my cell phone. So I put that for my cell phone. And while they had a number of like pouches, because they didn't have pockets. So this is what I use for if I wanted to put some things in, that's what they would have. And then of course they would all have arm braces, and then you've got the tuba. But a number of times in the research that I've done, if it's hot, they'd be stripped to the waist and away they'd go. One of the things that I wish more people knew was that the Cossacks were not just this kind of fly by night. They were here for 200 years, and they were the ones who basically kept the Ottoman Empire from taking over Europe. And there's a lot of people who don't know that. And that is, to me, one of the best things that the Cossacks did for the world, is they kept the world safe from an invading army that basically were enslaving the world.